sick, so I could have went, huh?
I know you could have. My cousin. Look at my cousin. He ready to do this.
Ready.
Man, let me see. Grab my gym bag, man. Sometimes I like to change out my sneaker or wear a belt. I'm gonna today's check. Hit that Wendler 531. Bench press. Do some assistance. Get in here and get this done. All right, so here my cousin is warming up, and we started off light, and I think around 100 pounds, and went up to 130 over 3 warm-up sets. And with the Wendler 531, there are cycles, 4-week cycles, and those 4-week cycles, the first week, you're working with a moderately light weight during 5 repetitions with 3 working sets. So that's what we're doing here. And eventually we're going to go as high as 220 pounds, which is moderately heavy for us, actually. I think my max bench press is somewhere around 275. It's not real strong, but I've just been training now for 5 months and maybe 3 weeks. So.
Preview.
Over these past 5 months, I've really disciplined myself to train alone 5 to 6 times a week. And I'm happy that I've done that because I'm not dependent on anyone. But it's really nice to have my cousin around to work with. Reminds me of old times.
Preview.
Preview. Dips. 4 sets of dips. So now we're hitting the dips. The goal is 4 sets of 20 reps for me, and maybe half that for my cousin because he needs to drop a little weight. So he's basically doing dips with weight, which is much harder. And we're going to superset that with push-ups. The goal is to get 4 sets of 20 to 25 reps.
You're sick.
It is what it is, cousin. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing today? You're in my video now.
Give a good Thanksgiving. How about you? Plenty of turkey, plenty of sleep, lots of dressing.
That's what's up. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely. Pour that gravy all over the dressing.
Oh, I forgot tips.
Have a good one.
All right, man. You too. If I see you, J-Dub, stay with it, baby. All right. Notice the slight lean forward to put stress on the chest.
Preview.
You going straight into the push-up or you wait for my set?
Preview.
Here you can tell my cousin's a little fatigued. We're starting to get a little tired. The volume is starting to build up. Fatigue is setting in, and our form is a little bit sloppy, and of course our movements aren't as clean as strong. We're still with it, sticking to it.
Bench press. That means the
push-up.
push-up.
Preview.
That was so fast I didn't see it. You did them so quick. How you feeling, man? Yeah, that's the noise one there. Come on, man. I know we're muscles are fatigued now. That's good stuff. That's my talking. That's good stuff. Good shot. Fried. So here we're at the last superset, dips and push-ups. And I'm still feeling pretty strong triceps with the dips. I can definitely put some weight on my waist and do some weighted dips, but I'm just not comfortable with the idea of it yet. I think that I like doing the dips with just my body weight for now. I don't want to put too much stress on my upper shoulders, on my rotator cuff, I should say. And I'm gonna bang out these last 20 push-ups. Hopefully I get 20.
Preview.
Moving on to the cable crossover. First set will be 20 repetitions. See my cousin here focusing really on contracting the chest muscles and getting a nice squeeze. We're really trying to work on getting that mind-muscle connection. That really helps us to develop the kind of body that we want to develop, which is a nice muscular body with a little bit of size. And the high reps that we're using, 20, 10, 10, 15, is going to ensure that we get the most bang for our buck. We're using very lightweight and really just focusing on that contraction, making sure that we keep conscious on the chest and a little slight pause at the top. You don't need a lot of weight for this. You know, I mean, I've seen people, pushing a lot of weight in this movement. I don't think it's necessary. Just want to get those muscles firing and really force blood into that muscle. Just nice and swollen, and it's that time under tension that's really achieving this. And again, getting that mind-muscle connection as well. Now, for me, it really helps to sometimes close my eyes and focus. Really try to focus and make sure that I'm going through the full range of motion and squeezing really hard my chest together, and closing my eyes just helps with the focus. It's not necessary, but works for me.
This is low heavy. A 2.5 pound plate would be better. At the end of your crossovers, you're gonna squeeze the plate like this. It's 10, 15 seconds. Get that mind-muscle connection and get that extra contraction. That's all I have. Yes, sir, you feel that?
Yes. I can't even straighten my arms out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, make that hamburger patty.
I'm pretty sure this is the last set, and this will be 15 repetitions. Feeling pretty fatigued at this point in time. We've been working out for a little over an hour now. I really appreciate you watching this whole video. I hope that the pointers that I'm giving you in here are helpful. I told a guy in the gym about this cable crossover. He was really doing a lot of bench press work, and he was a beginner. And I took him over to the cable crossover and just let him try it out, and he was amazed. He was amazed. Now, this plate squeeze at the end of that movement is merciless. It really is just the best finisher ever. You have got.
About to hit these tricep push downs. I love this movement, one of my stronger movements. However, I always find myself getting tendonitis in the elbows from going really heavy with the push down. I think that it's better if you're going to move heavy weight for your triceps, keep it restricted to close grip bench press and using the cable for overhead extension versus the push down. Something about the push down recruits the shoulders and the chest, so it actually puts more stress on the elbows. I'm sure there's a lot of videos out there on YouTube about it, but I know from personal experience, going real heavy with this can be a nightmare for your elbows, and you'll be paying for it for days, if not weeks afterwards. So work light with this, especially if you're doing hypertrophy training, which is what we're doing. We're not really trying to move a lot of weight, so we're using the same rep range as before. With the other weighted movements, 20, 10, 10, 15. I can do this whole stack.
Yeah.
I could rep it maybe at 90.
But that's not what we're here for today.
That's not what we're here for.
Preview. Preview.
Come on with it. Come on, give me two more. Ah, good shit.